Hey there, how you doing? Andy Whitehead from Recruitment Marketing International here. So, want to discuss niche, depending on how you pronounce it. So, when you're a recruitment business owner, or indeed you're a recruitment business leader, your job is to have a role and have the best quality candidate to fill that role. That's it. So, essentially, we've got two businesses. We've got clients and we've got candidates. Now, what drives that entire process is what niche are we in? What niche are we in? So, it amazes me how many business owners do not know what niche they're in. So I'm in fintech, I'm in Java, I'm in blockchain. Okay, what's your outcome? My outcome is to get to 500,000 this year. Right, so 500,000. What's your average placement fee right now? It's 20k. Right, so how many placements do we need? Well, we need 25. Right, got it. And I'll speak about model shortly or in another video. However, before you can even think about what your financial outcome is, you want to be doing 500,000 in revenue. Our overheads are 20%. Your overhead should really be no more than 15% in your business. We operate with our members at an overhead rate of about 15 to 20% max. So that means you take home 80 to 85, if not 90% of what you bring in. So if you bring in $1 million, you take home 900,000 and 50,000. That's how you should be operating, by the way. I'll do a different video on that. So with niche, if you do not know exactly, almost like an org chart, I'm in fintech. Right, in fintech, what different sub-verticals have we got underneath fintech? Or if we take non-profit accounting, I spoke to a new member in this area, so we're non-profit accounting, right. So what if we got our non-profit over 30,000 foot starting point overhead, then we break down into like an org chart. What decision makers have we got? So we've got our locations. Let's say the location is Texas. We're in non-profit. Then underneath it, we've got, we're in affordable housing. Right. Who are our decision makers? Well, they are CEOs, they are controllers, etc., etc. Right. How many CEOs are there in Texas, in non-profit, in affordable housing? We have a number. How many controllers are there? We have a number. Right. So that might be your decision makers, i.e., who's going to hire you. Same again for candidates. If you do not know that, you do not know what niche you're in. I'm in fintech. I'm in fintech in the UK. I'm in fintech in Australia. I'm in blockchain in Canada. If you do not know those base starting points, you do not know what niche you're in. Because if you don't know what those numbers are, you don't know what the actual total is. So for example, when you go to a client and you say, Mr. Client, I've got you the best candidates. I've got you the best candidates here. So let's say we're hiring for a controller in affordable housing in Texas. And we say, Mr. Client, we got the best 5 candidates for you. How do you know that? Well, the only way you know that is by working in a binary fashion. And that is working out there are 197 controllers in total, both passive, i.e. working, active, i.e. on job boards, and probably not the best candidates in the world. There are 197 in total. Mr. Client, we've got 193 of those inside our database, inside our CRM. We've got a system that gets a response rate of 97.2% within 24 hours. So when we give you 5 candidates, we are literally giving you the best 5 candidates in the marketplace out of the total 197. So if you don't know those numbers, you don't know what niche you're in, and you're actually not giving your client the best service you can, which then impedes on what fee you get moving forward. Why? Because you're giving a less than best candidate. So when we say what niche are we in, if you cannot break down in this manner, and we've got modules and we've got worksheets and processes to do this very, very quickly. But if you don't know what those exact breakdowns are, like an org chart for both clients and candidates, if you don't know the numbers, you don't know what niche you're in. And from there, it builds into what model you have. So Andy, I want to be doing $1 million. What are you doing right now? I'm doing 250. Right, I want to do $1 million. Okay. What's your current fee? It's 20k. Right, well, we've got options to increase the fee. We've got options to actually make this into a volume business. So 50 placements per year at 20k. So 1 per week. And then we get into a model discussion. So when we talk about niche, it's the entire direction of your business. If you get niche wrong, you could work 100 hours a day. You won't hit your numbers. You won't hit your numbers. There's a glass ceiling I've seen over the years with solopreneurs in recruitment. And roughly that figure is about 300,000. If you're a solopreneur, i.e. it's just you, about 300,000 is the limit you'll get to. You might have a really good year that you might go down, but about 300k is the ceiling you're going to get to. So then you need a model behind it that delivers the clients and the candidates. Not a big team, a model. Again, the overheads in your business should be at most 20% in your business. You take home 80%. The days of needing a team of 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 people to hit 1 million are long gone. Or you're doing it the wrong way. Anyway, niche. Hope it's been of use to you and got your thinking moving. If you want to speak to me about your niche and you're serious about your business, schedule a call with me. We'll jump on a 30-minute call. On that call, we'll do 3 things. Number 1, we'll dig deep into your niche. Number 2, we'll look at what the outcome is for the next 12 months, 90 days in your business. So, Andy, I want to do 1 million. Right, what are the model drivers behind it, and what are the financials? So to hit this number, how many placements do we need? What type of placement, i.e. perm, contract, etc. And what are the obstacles? Then number 3, I plan to make it happen. So with that said, niche or niche, take it seriously. It's the entire direction of your business. You take that one decision out, 5% now, in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, completely different business. Stay